bar at a time.
EcoShift provides zero plastic personal care essentials. Mainly because it has been said that by the year 2050, there will be more plastic than fish in the ocean. Hi, my name is Irene. I'm the founder of the EcoShift. I was thinking, why don't I just come up with a product that is also at par, but is less expensive, more affordable. I know it's a bit tough, but shifting from shampoo bottle to shampoo bar, there's not really much of a difference from there. Your hair just needs to adjust a little bit more, but in terms of affordability, you'll be surprised that it's actually more affordable when you use shampoo bars, and at the same time, there's no less plastic in it. So I'm hoping to convince more people to shift to this lifestyle. So not just the more who are eco-conscious, but those who are looking for more sustainable items. Our vision is we wanted to see like each human being actually do something like a part in protecting our planet.
From pharma to eco ventures. Irene, welcome to the show. Now you've got 3 minutes to make your pitch. The floor is yours.
Hi, my name is Irene and I'm the founder of the EcoShift, a zero plastic waste store. So the EcoShift aims to help people shift from plastic bottle use to zero plastic. So our mission is to provide personal care essentials that has zero plastic waste. These are shampoo bars and conditioner bars. We also have reusables, we have stainless steel straws. Our products are locally made. This way we can also help build the community. So each bar is different and made with love. And most of all, it's all natural. So all the harsh chemicals that you use in your commercial shampoos are not there. So from manufacturing down to delivery, there's no plastic in our products.
Wow. Fantastic.
Well, you've got a supply chain, you've got a product already there that claims to have all these sustainable aspects. But you've seen these products, you're champions of industry. Salve, you've seen this all before. What is the differentiation point for this product?
Well, Quintin, you know me. In real life, I'm a mermaid. So I really like all of these products because they will keep me alive. But first of all, in the market today, there's already a movement, right?
Yes,
and you're
correct.
really part of this movement. How different are you from the rest, from your competitors? What's your edge over them?
Okay, so when we started, which I launched this just December of last year, so we're barely a year. If you notice in the market, the messaging is different. Our shampoo bars, we focus on the impact of our bars to the environment, which is zero plastic. If you wanted to shift from a plastic-free to a plastic-free lifestyle, then grab our brand or get a hold of our shampoo bars. And I just want to add that when I started my advocacy or when I started my journey with zero plastic, I had a really difficult time because most of the bars then that truly works for my hair, they're a bit expensive.
Yes.
So, and then I figured out maybe if I can come up a product that is more affordable, because one of the challenges in the shift from plastic bottle to zero plastic is the cost. Because most people think that it's expensive, it's an expensive lifestyle, and it's not for all. So we aim to bridge that gap. So I came out with the 15 grams, because that's something to supplant the tingi or the sachets. Because one 15-gram bar is equivalent to at least 2 plastic sachets. So that's the market that I wanted to reach as well. Because we are actually one of the countries who has very high rates in plastic use, especially because of the sachets.
Thank you, Irene. Short of trying the product, gentlemen, what is your view in terms of everything from the packaging to her pain point being solved by these products and these product sizes?
Yes.
Lex?
I think that the market is really looking for a way to live in a more sustainable way. So I don't think you'll have a problem selling this idea to more people. And in fact, as Salve mentioned, people are already riding this bandwagon.
Yes, that's correct.
So I think the 2 things that you really need to work on are, number 1, distribution.
Correct.
How do you get into people's hands, especially for first-time users? Because if somebody tries it and likes it, they'll come back the second, third, fourth. You won't have to sell it a second time.
Yeah.
And then the second is really, how do you build your brand in the fastest possible way?
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, people will come back to you if they recognize your brand essence, if they recognize your brand identity, and they begin to have an emotional attachment to that brand. So I think that that's extremely key, because there's so many players. You want to make sure that your message, your messaging is crystal clear.
Especially Lex
Yeah.
with women.
Yeah.
Because we're very particular with the brands that we use
Yeah.
for hair, for
That's right.
instance.
Brand loyalty.
Once you're
Yeah.
already hooked on this particular brand,
true.
it's very difficult to disentangle that
true.
person from that and
Yes.
try. And this is not just something different in terms of brand. What was your experience in terms of converting one person to go from a bottled shampoo that they've been using for maybe 20
Yeah.
years to something like this?
One of the major challenges was actually to convince them to try. So when I did my marketing, I focused more on who are already keen on like the captured market already. And then when they already tried the products, because I had really good feedback with the products as well. So I'm proud of my brand because it really does wonders to your hair. So I have a lot of repeat customers already. And then they share their experiences. Also, for those who are not, how do you call this, in terms of commitment to the shift, so I offer the sample, the starter kit.
true.
Because, if you cannot commit first, because, it's also there's cost as well. So I offer the starter kit, and then because there's this young factor, right? So it doesn't really matter if the product is expensive, but if you're not young, then it doesn't work.
Yeah,
so,
we women know that.
Yeah.
Yes.
True.
Also, slowly I go to pop-up stores just to for the distribution because I'm only one person in this. Yes, so from marketing to distribution, it's just me, and then my girls, because I have 2 teenage girls, they help me.
True.
So I do pop-up stores during weekends because there's nothing can compete with touch,
Yes.
and touch and experience.
You mentioned about corporate social responsibility.
Yes.
There must be a story behind the product. People love to hear a story, and especially convincing them. Because the point of convincing them from a brand that they have been loyal to shift to you is really a trial. It's really challenging. But when they hear a story like how it's made, who are the people making this, you're helping a community, for example, people are so attached now to such advocacy. So it's not just zero waste, probably. You can focus on the CSR.
Yes.
And
Corporate
talk to
social
people who are making it. I mean, show people how they're making it. Housewives, people who are out of school.
Yeah.
Sort of like you put dignity there.
Out of the hundreds and thousands of brands you've helped already, I'm sure the storification of it is really what differentiates them
true.
apart. Yeah, Lex, what else can she do to further differentiate and make her product more competitive?
I think to integrate yourself into the brand itself would definitely empower the brand to tell your story, because you're the one who created this. So even sort of like a pain point that you had, the creation of your product, and then finally some kind of light at the end of the tunnel that you reached.
So there's
even
drama.
to share,
There should be drama.
even sharing
drama.
your own
emotion.
personal story
Yeah.
will definitely lend itself to the brand, because
True.
like you were saying, it's just you. You're the one who's doing this. You're the one selling it at these pop-up stores. So to connect yourself with the brand, I think at the onset, given that you're at the startup phase, will help you a lot.
Okay.
So
This
I
might be
think that,
silly, na,
yeah,
what you're saying. It's great that she has great hair, right?
that's right. Yeah.
Nothing like proof
Exactly.
points and the
And the brand
unbridled
ambassador.
power of example, right?
Exactly.
You're definitely going to be one of the users here. So
Definitely.
tell us about your experience and how it matches with her.
You're a single mom
Yes, that's correct.
with 2 beautiful teenage girls.
Yes, that's correct.
How are you using your business to improve also your aspect of personal finance? Because it's not easy to raise 2 girls on your own.
Yes, that's
And
correct.
there must be a wall between your business finance and your personal finance.
Actually, as a startup business, that's one of the first few hurdles that I have to cross over, because I have to definitely separate my personal finances and the one from the business. Otherwise, I would never see fruition. I would never be able to appreciate it. So what I did was I started paying myself, because at first I didn't pay myself. So I said, okay, for me to be able to actually appreciate that the business is growing, because I started with 20,000 and then it grew. So I started paying myself a minimum amount wherein I feel that I deserve it. And then during summer break, I hired my daughter. She's the one who does everything during pop-ups. So she's happy with it. Now her hair color is pink. So,
Well, if I'm the financial advisor, that's good.
Look, it's a powerful, interesting, and compelling story. And Irene, I wish you all the best in your business. Gentlemen and lady, thank you for your advice.
thank you so much for having me, and
Thank you,
I will
Irene.
definitely take note of all your inputs, and hopefully my brand will grow as envisioned.
Well, are you tired of living in the concrete